Hello everyone. This is an important update regarding the Neet 2025. A new update in the syllabus was given in the website on 17th December. This update says this is the latest syllabus for the Neet 2025 revised by NMC. So if I go through the syllabus from the biology part, I don't see any major changes here. In fact, I don't see any change here. I would rather say this is the syllabus that was modified last year, NMC in 2024. The exact syllabus was copied and pasted right here. There are no as such changes. Everything remained same. The topics like taxonomic aids from first chapter has been deleted. The topics like life cycles of plant kingdom has been deleted. From morphology, that five families are still there in the syllabus: Malvaceae, Cruciferae, Leguminosae, Compositae, and Graminae. Next, that morphology modifications part is that secondary growth part is not there from the anatomy chapter. Uh, Frog is still an insect like last year. From the unit cell structure and function, the first chapter cell as such is it doesn't have any significant change. A slight change is seen in the chapter of biomolecule, where the part dynamic state has been completely removed from the syllabus. So now you have carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, nucleic acids, and enzymes. That's all regard about the biomolecules part. And definitely you need to study that extraction part, how you separate that macro from the micromolecules. Next, from cell cycle and cell division, there is no change. From plant physiology, last year two chapters were deleted: transport and mineral. And that two chapters, transport in plants and mineral nutrition, these are still not in the syllabus. This was very expected. One more important thing I want to say, most of you might not know that the part photoperiodism vernalization has been completely removed from the syllabus. So it is not relevant to study that part now. From human physiology, digestion was deleted like last year. One more thing, from the entire physiology unit, nothing more was added or deleted, but an important note has been added: diseases and disorders mentioned above to be dealt in brief. You should not go in very detailed discussion about those diseases like myasthenia gravis, like arthritis, osteoporosis. You should not study those diseases in very detailed form from the unit of human physiology. The diseases mentioned here are also listed serially and in the same sequence in the NCERT textbook. Do refer them, don't read anything extra that might not be very significant as of now. Plus the time is very limited, you need to revise everything, so it is completely relevant to go through these topics in very detail now. Next part is of reproduction, that is class 12 starts here. The first chapter is sexual reproduction in flowering plants, second human reproduction, third part reproductive health. In three of these chapters there are no deleted topics, but from this unit previously there was a chapter called reproduction in organisms, the first chapter of class 12. That chapter has been deleted last year, and the same trend has been followed this year as well. From genetics and evolution, there is no change. From the unit biology and human welfare, there is no change. You can just see that you need to study two more diseases, dengue and chikungunya. They are almost similarities, there is certain differences. Don't go in very detail like malaria. Just know the causative agent, the vector, the basic symptoms, the preventive measures, the mosquito involvement, how to prevent a population or an organism or an individual from that mosquito, the basic parts. You don't need to go into very detail regarding how dengue occurs, what is the mechanism or pathogenesis of that disease. Same in case of chikungunya, because other than malaria, no other disease has been very elaborated in the NCERT textbook. Next topic, microbes in human welfare. This is a very small chapter. You can expect one question from biocontrol agents or biofertilizers part, and another question from sewage treatment plant part. That sewage treatment plant part is a very important for board exam as well. The next part, biotechnology and its application. The first chapter is principles and processes of biotechnology. Here they have mentioned just genetic engineering, that is recombinant DNA technology. That one single word is enough to define that the entire chapter is important. No topic has been deleted from here. Next chapter, applications of biotechnology. Agricultural applications are still there. biomedical applications are still there, ethical issues part is still there, genetically modified organism or transgenic animals are still there, so there are no deletions. From the last unit, there are certain changes. Environmental issues, the last chapter that was completely deleted last year. This year, the first chapter, organisms part. The name of that chapter is organisms and population. That chapter is clearly divided into two parts, organisms part and population part. That organisms part has been completely removed from the new NCERT, but it is there in the syllabus. That organisms part you can broadly divide it into two parts. First are the abiotic factors. The four abiotic factors in the sequence of NCERT, you can go, there is a temperature, water, light and soil, and the response of a biotic agent to a change in a biotic factor. These two topics are not there in the current NCERT from the organisms part, but it is still mentioned in the syllabus that it is there for your Neet. So either you can take the reference of any material. The best suggestion from my side would be download old NCERT from the Google and read that part from the NCERT. In our class, we have completed the entire part. We have studied organisms part as well as population part. You can refer class note copy. But those who have not studied that organisms part, you can simply download that old NCERT book, that particular chapter, and read that part, the organisms part. Next chapter, ecosystem. There is a change in the ecosystem part. Productivity, decomposition, energy flow, and pyramids are there in the syllabus. Remember nutrient cycling, that is carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, phosphorus cycle, these are not there in the syllabus. Ecological succession, a very broad topic, has now been removed from the syllabus. This is not there in the new NCERT. This is not there in the Neet syllabus. So you can completely skip that part, ecological succession part or nutrient cycling part. If you refer an old NCERT, you skip those topics. From the biodiversity and conservation part, there are no changes from last year. The IUCN Red Data book, you need not to study very detailed regarding the Red Data book. Just have an idea of what a Red Data book is. It is a book that prepares a list of extinct, endangered, critically endangered, threatened species. And there are some data given in the NCERT book, how many species are threatened or not, how many are in, since this is a new inclusion. So you need to just mark those data in the NCERT book. Another part, they say that sacred groves are now in the syllabus. See, sacred groves are always there in the syllabus. That part of Khashi and Jaintia hills, Aravalli hills of Rajasthan, that part was always there in the syllabus. So the sacred groves part was previously there in the syllabus. There is no as such inclusion of this topic. This was rather always a part of the syllabus. So this is a brief discussion of the syllabus. Don't read anything extra at this moment. Try to revise. There are approximately 140 days left for Neet. Try to revise each and every topic in a very concise way. Don't go for elaborate out of NCERT context as of now. And for the freshers who are in class 12 appearing Neet for this year, you just read that class 12 part very carefully now. Because if you go through the class 12th part now, for this will help you for the board exams. After your board exams are over, you can then re-revise that class 11th part. So this was all about the syllabus and discussions. No need to panic. The syllabus was very expected like last year. There are no changes in physics and chemistry as well, as far as I have seen. So just follow the pattern that we have followed throughout the year. Don't change anything now, because the syllabus remained exactly same.